Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Eve Echoes. Tonight on the show, we're going to showcase a nice PvP fit that I've grown fond of. And of course, we're going to demonstrate it using some peculiar methods of fighting, plus like a real update on what's going on in low-sec in these past couple of weeks. Because I talked to Sovereign and some other folks, and we've actually discovered like a whole network of bots. Yep, you heard that correctly. There's bot farming, and it's not mining. It's encounter running. Yeah, mission running bots, and they've been at it for quite some time. I've been catching them here and there in the past 3 months. But they've been raising the bar in these last couple of weeks. I'm not sure exactly why, but maybe it's because of new botting systems being developed. I actually caught some botting systems being showcased on some media outlets, and those are pretty nasty engineered, nasty in terms of the developers can't actually get them because the scripts are really well done. Now, the bot's problem is actually like the plague in our game here in Eve Echoes, and I honestly would like them removed completely. Now, it's very difficult to do that because, one, they're hard to catch, especially the advanced botting mechanisms. They're hard to detect, and it only falls down to us players to report such bot activity, and we're going to do just that. First of all, let me showcase this awesome Vexor Navy issue that I just fit for PvP. So, going straight into the fitting screen. You know, the Vexor Navy issue, it's got 12% deep drone DPS, 5% drone HP, and 3 kilometers drone range control per advanced medium drone operation level. And it also has inertia modifier, scan resolution, and sensor strength, basically moving fast, actually having high agility and being able to align faster and warp out faster. And scan resolution and scan strength help you target stuff faster. Now, after the patch where the warp speed upgrade has been introduced for high sec and low sec, 100% and 50% actually bonus to warp speed. It's actually very easy to warp from place to place, and it's really awesome to just jump from system to system and hunt these bots, which I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. That's pretty much about Vexor Navy issue. It's an armor tank, but the PvP fit that I went with is actually pretty amazing. So initially I set out to tackle miners, frigates, destroyers, and cruisers, same class as my ship. I'm not going to go after battle cruisers because I'm most likely going to end up in a pod, even if I go for PVE ships. But this fit is actually very good. It has 350 DPS with a range of 43 kilometers, but that's just the drone range. Actually, I'm using on the high slot, I'm using Challenger medium rapids, basically because the Vexor Navy issue doesn't have a specific skill bonus or ship bonus for skill, or even a ship bonus for a specific type of weapon, except drones. You can basically fit anything you want on the high slot. I went with rapids because they are excellent against frigates. Aside from the 2 rapids on the high slot, the med slot contains your basic 5 medium drones, and we've got 2 infiltrators, 2 Valkyries, and 1 hammerhead. You can just go all over the place with 5 hammerheads, but honestly, I think that the Valkyries are a great addition because they have better speed, plus not everyone that you encounter is going to be tanked on a specific type of resist, so having them spread around is actually for the better, in my opinion. The other 3 mid-slots are fitted with a medium energy Nosferatu, and we've got 2 interruptive warp scramblers. Why warp scramblers? Well, because as I mentioned, the initial objective of the ship was to hunt retrievers and miners and Venture 3s, stuff that usually have loads of warp stabilization rigs and warp core stabilizers fitted on low slots just to escape. So having 8 warp jammer strength in total, because we have 2 of them, 4 and 4, basically give you the max chance of catching them and keeping them in place. So I think this mid slot is actually very well fitted with 2 interruptive warp scramblers. Now for the low slots, because it's a PvP fit. I could have went, if I would have used this for fleet action or for small gang PvP, could have went for armor plating. And armor plating is excellent because it provides with an extra buffer, and given the fact that you're a small number of people, even in big fleets, the armor plate is useful. It gives you a buffer in time to allow the logistics to heal you back and to provide armor with remote armor reppers. But given the fact that we're solo doing it and we might not get into a 1v1 every time, active tank is a must, especially in low sec in my opinion. So this is why I have fitted 1 basic damage control. This is just for resistances. I could have fitted an adaptive nano plating, which would have provided me with a decent amount of armor resistances, but the basic damage control actually has a 13 seconds activation time, and it gives you by default as passive flat bonus resistance 7.97 resistances across every aspect of the ship, like in shield, armor, and structure. But once you activate it for those 13 seconds, you get like 800% extra out of that 7.97. So that means you get like real big resistances just for 13 seconds. PvP takes so little time, especially if in 1v1. So there's stuff happening and then somebody dies. It's actually, the battles usually take less than a minute. This is why we also have dual repping system. We have 2 Gorget medium armor repair systems, and they basically repair 405 with my skills. That's times 2, and you want to activate them when you're in a jiffy. You want to activate them in an alternate pattern, meaning you activate the first one, and when the first one is half time at its cycle, you activate the second one, so you will have a repping of 405 every 3.5 seconds, because one lasts for close to 7 seconds. So using this dual repping mode, combined with an MWD, you just want to get real close to the target as fast as possible, deploy the warp scramblers, cut any form of micro warp drive that your opponent might have, and start deploying the drones and start shooting with the medium rapids. And of course it lasts for 2 minutes and 31 seconds with everything active. But we're not going to have everything active every time. We're just going to use the MWD to get to the target, and then we're just going to activate it. You could fit a web stasis on this, but I don't know. If you go and take out this one, you'll see that the capacitor only lasts for around 1 minute and 20 seconds. But if you put some rigs on it, maybe you'll get lucky and you'll get some bigger stuff. I, for one, am pushing for like the right way of PvP is whenever you fit a ship and whenever you want to have something that you just want to fly and go destroy other people. The idea is to have one fit, one mission, one target. You don't want to kill everything, because you can't. You can't fit your ship to kill everything that's possibly flying out there. You just want a specific type of target, and that's how solo PvP should always be treated. Having one fit, you understand the purpose of your mission, you fit that ship accordingly using the fitting that you have available, and you go and you try not to get off course. If you go off course, it's most likely going to cost you your ship. Now, given the fact that I went after miners, I started finding out bots, and it's pretty easy how you can get rid of bots. Actually, how you can engage the bots doing encounter missions. Well, you see, the bots are pretty stupid. Yep, because they're bots. And the only thing that you need to do is you actually need to invite them in the fleet. Now, some of them have most likely been already aggressed by other players and have been destroyed once, and they just went back to the station and refitted or grabbed the other ship that they have and just started doing encounters again. And you'll see a lot of bots either rejecting or giving you the error message that they are already in a fleet. Now, the bots don't form fleets by themselves unless somebody scripts them to do, but the bots are pretty stupid, and whoever is programming the bots either doesn't have the option to auto-deny invite to fleet, or just didn't think of that. Well, that's how you get them. You just invite them to fleet, you warp to fleet member, and you blab them. And it's pretty funny, because they don't do anything except maybe lock you back. And sometimes if they run out of targets, they start shooting you because you're the next target. And that's pretty much it. That's very much pretty much it. Also, the bots have decent drops. Like, imagine doing some elite frigate kills, and you're running encounters or you're not running storyline missions. Every bot has either high slots that are storyline, either mid slots that are storyline, or low slots that are storyline. I actually met bots that had storyline fitted all over the place. And also, the ship types that the bots are flying is trainer cruisers. Yep, that is correct. Trainer cruisers, because they can easily replace them either with the vouchers, or I don't know, because they're cheap, probably just like 10 million or something. Now, the level type of the encounters the bots are farming is I think it's the advanced ones, and you can see that part because they have only cruiser spawns and not battle cruiser spawns, which is pretty nice. So they're farming. I have no idea how many millions in ISK the bots are doing, because they're probably running 24/7 non-stop. But just managing to disrupt an entire system of a bot farm running encounters is actually pretty satisfying. And if you do that, you'll notice that the bots become stuck on the gate, or they just sit in the pod inside the encounter and just do nothing. Sometimes they will warp out and they'll come back in another ship. That's pretty much it. And you can just sit inside a system that you see like 9-10 people and everyone is a bot beside you. You can do this for everyone until the system is clear, and then when they come back you can do that again. It's not something extremely fun because they don't fight back, but it's something that is, I don't know, it's satisfying and it's by itself. It's just clearing something of bots. And I've had people thanking me in local, like, oh yay, you're clearing the bots. Yeah, and there's other people doing it too, so be sure to chat in local and ask them if they're hunting the bots as well. And you can I wouldn't say try to fleet other people that you don't know, because you might end up dead, but you know, just having this community roundup of all the players that are trying to fight against these bots and the bot farming system is actually pretty nice, and it's something that we should always do. So if you want to go and have fun and just, I don't know, PvP, so like, consider it dummy PvP. You just fit a ship, go PvP, they're not actually fighting back, but you get to test your ship fits, which is pretty nice. So be sure to just go there, blap as many bots as possible if you want to have fun for one night. And of course, remember, after every time you kill them, push that report button. You really want to get them banned, and the devs are actually working hard at doing that and taking all the reports into consideration, especially when it's regarding bot farming. So be sure to report all the bots that you encounter, most likely the bots that you'll kill, and that's pretty much it. I just want to invite you to watch the remaining of the bot slaughter that we managed to do yesterday and tonight. So thank you guys for watching. Very big shout out to my channel supporters. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.